Morning guys. On the previous sections I have talked about the water quality classification types and what are the parameters which are going to use in this water qualities. Now I am going to take about on the topics of the municipal water treatments. What are the treatments of the water for domestic purpose and the industrial purpose which we are classified. Water treatment for domestic purpose. The water obtained from natural sources like river, like slant ponds will have impurities. Water for drinking and other domestic uses should be free from diseases producing bacteria, chemicals or other substance. Hence, water is treated before using for drinking or other domestic purpose. There are mainly two stages involved in water treatment for domestic purpose. Removal of suspended impurities, disinfection or sterilizations. The various stages of fresh water treatment are as water treatment process. This is the diagram representation which gives water and coagulations, filtrations, sedimentations, disinfections to distribute the home consumptions. So screening, the process of removing floating matter from the water is known as screening. In this process, water is passed through a screen having large number of holes which retain the floating matter and allows the water to pass. So whenever the aerations process of mixing water with air is known as aerations, the main purpose of aeration is to remove gases like CO2, H2S and other volatile impurities causing bad taste and odor to water. To remove ferrous and manganese salts as soluble, ferric and manganic gas salts. Sedimentations. This is the process of removing big sized suspended solid particles from water. The principle involved is to slow down the flow of water so that substance held up the disturbance of fast moving water can fall gravitationally to the bottom to the tank. When water flow is stilled in this process, the water is stored in huge tank for several hours. 70% of solid particles settle down due to the force of gravity. Periodically, the accumulation of the debris is scared away and the floating impurities are continuously cleaned during screens. Bar screens, band and drum screens and micro strains etc. Coagulations. Finally divided clay silica particles do not settle down easily and hence cannot be removed by sedimentations. This is the process of removal of suspended colloidal impurities by using coagulants like alum, ferrous sulfate, etc. When a coagulant is added to water, flow formation takes place due to hydroxide, that is AlOH3 formation, which can gather tiny particles together which forms and settle down quickly. Al2SO4 the whole 3 plus 6H2O gives AlOH3 plus 3H2SO4. Filtration. This process helps in removal of colloidal and suspended impurities not removed by sedimentations. Usually the water is passed through the filters or sustainable porous materials so as to remove the suspended impurities and some microorganisms. So this is the diagram which is the following process of sterilization, coagulation and sedimentation to form a pure water. Sterilization, disinfections. The process of destroying, killing the diseases producing bacteria, microorganism etc. from the water and making it safe, or it is called as a disinfection. Boiling. Water for 10 to 15 minutes boiled, all the diseases producing bacteria are killed and water becomes safe for use. Bleaching powder. It is used for the purity of drinking water from microorganisms. The purification process is achieved by dissolving 1 kg of bleaching powder in 1000 kiloliters of water. The dissolved water solution is left undistributed for many hours when bleaching powder is mixed with water. The results of chemical reaction produces a powerful germicide called hypochlorous acid. The presence of chlorine in the bleaching powder produces disinfection action, kills germ and purifies the drinking water effectively. CaOCl2 H2O gives CaOH2 Cl2. H2O plus Cl2 HCl gives HOCl. HOCl plus germ gives germ circle or water purified. Thank you.